What's up everyone? My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are playing with the moody Nissa, the black-green Nissa. She went through the holidays, so you know it's granted. Anyway, we are trying to dive into a deck where we can actually use the -5 ability on Nissa to bring back creatures, which there is the caveat or to this -5. You may put a creature card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control on the battlefield from your hand to the or graveyard with 2 +++ encounters on it. Really cool ability, especially because with landfall you can play this on turn 5, the turn that Nissa comes out, whatever, which is really powerful, so that you can actually be putting stuff out. But you also have to make sure you have enough lands to make it really effective. The main thing that you can do here is that you can kind of utilize her ability to have extra value on board, so we can put a lot of board presence. So we can bring back our questing beasts, our Plukernos, our Grakmaw, with extra counters, so they can be even bigger, better, and more awesome. And so that's basically the idea of this deck, is to utilize some really good, just like 3 to 4 drop range creatures, Gilded Goose, Lotus Cobra to be able to ramp us up, as well as just like having Gilded Goose, like if it's in the graveyard or in our hand and we need an extra blocker, having a flyer, a 2/4 flyer, is not a terrible blocker, especially something that helps create us more life. You know, it can block a lot of things against an aggro deck, as well as create ways to gain life every single turn. So honestly, there's a lot of good targets with Nissa's -5 ability, as well as just being able to untap lands and swing in. They have Menace as well, which is really cool. And then on the top end, we have Garruk, we have Massacre Worm, to be able to just kind of have extra targets to be able to like throw Massacre Worm out one turn, maybe -5 Nissa to make it you know, an 8/7 big Massacre Worm at some point as well, just at top end, so we can finish out and close out the game. And so basically the rest of the deck is a ton of removal, just to make sure that we get through the early game against all the aggro decks in standard right now. A few extra things, Plukernos basically in here for the rogue stack to be able to escape some stuff, as well as it's just a good card, you know. So anyway, this is the deck. Let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. All right, up against Longbat, and we have Lotus Cobra on turn 2 into Fable Passage, so yeah, keep this. Pretty sweet stuff right there. All right, up against Rogues. Not the best hand for Rogues. Let's see if they have the best hand for Rogues. Oh boy, we'll see how this goes. Holidays are good, but like, you ready to be over with? Yeah, seriously. Seriously. All right, let's play out Lotus Cobra. Yeah, we're playing standard today. I have a few standard decks and decided to jump into standard. I know I don't play standard that often, but I wanted to still be doing some standard content here and there. Soaring Thought Thief. All right, what am I playing this turn? I might not need to play Fable Passage until later. Yeah, probably not now. Okay, mills us over, down to 19. Cultivate. All right, Gilded Goose. Create a food token, Triome again, pass the turn. Swings in. Yeah, I just offered the chump block here. Making sure they get some mill over. So we know that the guy that Flash is in, the ninjutsu's in, isn't in here because of Luris. I always am like freaking out about that card, and I remember that he can't be in there with Luris. Dude, rogues are always so interesting to play against, and by so interesting I mean like we're up against rogues again. Yay. All right, so we have a pretty good turn here. So let's go Cultivate. We get up to Garruk pretty quickly. Maybe I should play out Fable Passage first, just in case of some sort of counter spell there. All right, so we get out Swamp first, play out the Forest, play out second Gilded Goose. Six cards in the graveyard, no attacks. That means that this gets a swing in and gets the pump now, so we can't really chump block anymore. Yeah. Up to 8. No blocks. They also can counter everything that we've got. Brings Lurrus to hand, holding up Drown in the Lock. I'm tempted just to go for like a Mythos of Nethroy here to try to get them to counter something. What do they have in the graveyard? Nothing yet. Let's go ahead and activate this now. Just thin the deck. I'm still trying to decide exactly what I want to do here. So I can Mythos of Nethroi and try to kill it. Resolving a Garruk is definitely better than not, right? But resolving removal is also really good against the Lurrus. And so we can have Mythos of Nethroi or the Extinction Event. That kills our Gildagoosies. Obviously holding up Drown and Lock here. Let's go ahead and just go for the Mythos of Nethroi. Hold up creating food. I just realized that, yeah, I guess I'm already committed here. But they can just bring this back with Lurrus right away. All right, pass the turn. Which does make him tap out, which means that Garruk can actually resolve. So that would be fine. Goes to the end step. Does not flash in Lurrus. Really intriguing. Create some food. That's my turn. Let's go temple. I'm gonna go to the second main phase and see if they do anything during this next step. Just want to see if they'll flash something in on accident. No attacks. We have 2 mana. We have to do something at some point here, right? We have the Great Henge on the next turn as well, just because we have enough mana. So let's play out Garruk, see if it gets countered. Yeah, Drown in the Lock, that's fine. Pass the turn. Flashes in what? Into the story. Okay. Draws 4 cards, dude. So good. Ruin Crab. Yeah, getting the mill rolling. Which we've lost a few of our Nissas already. In some ways, that can be really good for us. Like, honestly, we do want to hold on to some lands here as well. Pelucranos, really good. And that'll help us with the Great Henge as well. Okay, pass to my turn. Play out Pelucranos. Escape here. Leaving creatures in there so that we can bring them back. Yeah, this is Golgari midrange with Nissa. Moody Nissa here. Okay, didn't say please. Yeah, we gotta do it at the next turn as well, though. Which we're gonna have to. Do I want to hold on to a land at all? Not a castle locked one, I guess. Pass the turn. We can also gain life here. We have to start doing damage at some point, though. Otherwise, we're just gonna get milled out. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Extinction Event is also looking rather tempting now. Okay, into the story. Draws 4 cards. If they attack in here, okay, plays second Thieves Guild Enforcer. Yeah, definitely going for the Extinction Event now. Which means if they attack and we probably block. I'm not sure if I need the extra mana to be able to cast Pelucranos and Extinction Event. How many do you need? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I do. So we actually let it through. No blocks. Okay, down to 14. Create some more food so we can start getting life after. And which one do I want to have resolved now? Pelucranos can come back later. Let's go for Pelucranos and then Extinction Event. All right, so Planeswalkers, spells, lands, keep the creatures.
I didn't like you anyway.
We won't be able to hit the Lurrus here with the Extinction Event. Okay, so they have a second Dreadnought lock. As expected. Extinction Event. We're still just going to go for this. Sacrifice of food. Sacrifice of food. And do it on odd. All right, cleared the board, cleared the mill, so they're gonna have to rebuild a little bit. But we only have 24 cards left in our deck. It's getting a little bit frightening there, guys. I really want to get to play this Prukanos and then Great Henge immediately. Like, that still is the dream, right? So, yeah, go for it. And also get rid of our graveyard while we're at it. So, things we don't care about bringing back, or we have extras of.
I take responsibility for this loss.
This is going to be a 12-12. That's going to be difficult to deal with. They do have destruction. I know that they have Bloodchief's Thirst and things like that. But resolving a Great Henge here is epic. If it resolves. Drown on the Lock won't get it. Didn't say please, will. There we go. We got to start getting some card draw, which is also scary when we're being milled, but it'll work. It'll be fine. Oh, I'm terrified right now. Do I go for the Scry, or do I kind of wait for the Scry to see if we can get something with Great Henge later? Let's go ahead and pass on the Scry, because we can also do it with Castle Locthwain later. Okay, Soaring Thought Thief. Doesn't have another Thieves Guild Enforcer then, otherwise they would have played that. Those guys are also exiled, so can't bring it back with the Luris. So probably the best play here is play out Luris, play out Soaring Thought Thief number 2, and mill us for more. I feel like that'd be better, because they get 4 cards milled each turn. Okay, chump. And we have to be going for damage output into the story. Okay. Another Extinction Event might be tempting here as well. This is a close one still. We do have really big threats, but look at the number of cards they have in hand. Like, they've got to have some sort of answers. Like, Bloodchief's Thirst has got to be coming soon. Drawn Lock and kills it. Okay, yeah. We get to play it again when we get to, when it hits the battlefield, we get to draw a card as well. So, like, that's stuff we can do. We still have enough to play it as again. So let's go Questing Beast. Actually, maybe I should have gone for the Prukanos first so that Drown Lock doesn't work, but we've already seen so many of those. Heartless Act. Yeah, okay, cool. Been holding on to that for forever, I bet. All right, Temple of Milady, see if we want what's on top. We do want a Garuk. You know what? I do want that. Hold on to the Massacre Worm still. I'm not even sure how many more Nissas we have. I don't think we've seen that many. And Questing Beast. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. 13-13 on the board. Do I attack in here? Yeah. I mean, we have to get their life total going down. That's all that matters now. We have so much life gain that that's not how they're going to kill us. They're killing us through mill. So they're swinging in just a mill. We can't kill it anyway, so try to get damage rolling. Heartless Act will not work. Bloodchief's Thirst will work. Okay, cool. That also means they're losing removal for Garuk. Plays out a land. They've got to have many. They haven't missed a land drop, so there's got to be like probably 2 more lands in hand somewhere. Plays out the Luris. Plays out second Soaring Thought Thief. Should have done that first before swinging in. Doesn't play. Okay, holding up Counterspell then. Let's go Grakma first. It's bringing out a threat that they're going to have to deal with. I should have Extinction Event first. Got rid of the Luris. Oh well. We're going to go for Garuk while we have 3 mana up. It could be Disruption. I don't think so, but... Okay, Garuk resolves. Do we hit the Luris, or do we create block attackers here? I think it's kill the Luris. We're drawing cards, though. Like, we don't necessarily want to draw this many cards against this deck. Ugh. Like, I think I have to hold off on the Lotus Cobra. But I also have to have a threat. That's a 3-tune right now. And if it dies, it can bring us back the Prukanos. All right, we're just going to have to deal with what we have on board now, probably. and try to win this. Oh my gosh. Kills the Lotus Cobra. Cool. So it doesn't get a counter onto it, so Grakma doesn't get a draw. We will pass the turn. We need a blocker for Gildagoose to be able to keep Garruk alive. Lurrus is gone, though. Lurrus is gone. I'm not sure if this deck plays Call the Death Dweller. I don't think so. That's not really the focus of the deck. They haven't seen a lot of crabs yet, or we haven't seen a lot of them. So Ruin Crabs is like the worst draw for us. We will have to throw out the Extinction Event, even if it kills us. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Oh, man. Garruk's zero ability is massive here if we can actually get it to go off a few times. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, we're having to do Extinction Event on even, or on odd, I mean. Which means we swing it with Grakma first to try to have it die to Thieves Guild Enforcer to create an even token. And then we try not to die to the Soaring Thought Thieves. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nope, resolve. Oh, man, we're down to 3. Yeah, we can't win in that fast. They got there. The Aghanim's Awakening, I think, got them there. What do I do? What can even be done? Murder Strider's not a bad draw. That is actually intriguing. All right, let's no, that'll be even. So Extinction Event on even, we can kill the Soaring Thought Thieves. We can then kill Lurrus, just have to deal with Thieves Guild Enforcer. If they hit a rogue at any time, then we're dead. That seems right. Gosh. All right, so let's go Extinction Event on even. Those guys kill us immediately on the next turn, so we have to kill them no matter what. 0. We cannot play another creature ever, as long as Great Henge is out now. We will kill... You know, actually, let's attack in first. Attack in. They will block with Thieves Guild Enforcer. They do not block? What? They must have another rogue. Actually, because they had the other rogues in the board. All right, so kill Lurrus. Yeah, we can't play anything out, so... Temple of My Lady. Sure, keep that on top. We don't want to draw anything, so... Pass the turn. Is there any way that we actually have enough damage here? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we're just dead, right? But we're gonna play it out, because why not? I guess, wait, let's see here. So we have next turn and then a turn after. And we're gonna put out 2 threats each time. Do not draw a card with the Castle Locktwain. Got it. Got it in my brain. Man, we could go for Pelucranos on this turn and see if we survive 1 extra turn. Let's see, because we would draw it. No, so that would not be good. So create some dudes.
Stay on the trail.
Swing in. What do we got here? So this is 9 points of damage. They kill the Grakma, so we don't get in for that. But then we get to have a 5/5 token out. Which means we get to do 10 this turn. We'll have... Oh, they're letting it through? I think that actually creates lethal for us here. On the next turn, so... Yeah, they're looking for a rogue. If they find a rogue on their turn, we're dead. If they find any way to mill us at all, we're dead. Soaring Thought Thief. Oh, where's another British writer? No! Alright, good game. Oh no! They found the rogue. It's like they're playing rogues or something. That was actually a really close matchup. Goodness. We'll draw out to win it. To end it. Dude, okay, I did not expect to come back from that. And we didn't, but that That was way closer than I expected. One more turn we would have got there. Played the best we could. We didn't find very much removal. Of course, it all got milled out, but wouldn't have minded, just a little bit more. It would have been pretty nice there. All right, up against Guachetti. And keep this. Oh, I think I cussed there. Oops. Sorry, YouTube algorithm. My bad. Quick, everyone hit subscribe so that it fixes it. And like button. Thank you. All right. Gildigan's turn 1, pass the turn. We have Triome into Plukernos on turn 3, which is awesome. Awesome. Fervent Champion. Hey, guess what? We got a blocker. Ha! Mythos of Nethroi. Do I want to hold up removal or just play this out? We don't. I guess yeah. We have to play this out to get Plukernos out. Plukernos is really good against burn and aggro. Yeah, it does lose counters as it gets hit, which is bad, but also not too bad. All right, what do you want off the top? We want there to be a land. Or a Grakmaw. That's actually like really relevant for them. Crap. Didn't want that. Okay. Take 18. Passes my turn. Lotus Cobra. How much mana we got here? So 1, 2, 3. We could go Lotus Cobra and Mythos of Nethroi, kill this. We have to tap this down and take damage from the Fervent Champion. I think it's better to go Plukernos here. Big body. Yeah. Big body, big brain plays. Ow, jeez. Ah. Yeah, turn 3 6/6 is usually pretty decent against mono red. Plukernos doesn't stay as 6/6, which is why it's not always played. And they're actually swinging with Robber the Rich. Crazy. Okay. Rimrock Knight. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, Lotus Cobra. They weren't able to pull out the Grakmaw, so I think that we just go ahead and... I should have played this afterwards. I meant to swing in first and then do this, but we are going to fight the Firm Champion. So that was a misplay. But that's okay. Misplay, that's okay. Pass the turn. Probably should have held it up as a blocker as well. We get Garruk on the next turn. So Annex. Annex is fine. We also have Mythos. All right, play out Lotus Cobra. Let's go ahead and play out Mithros. Just keep him off of everything. Oh, this means that we don't necessarily get Garruk, though. We know we can make a food token, so we're fine. All right, so Mythos of Nethroi. Kill the dude. We're destroying it as an enchantment. That's why I paid for the 3. Yeah, you know. Okay, down to 16, pass the turn. And this is the kind of board set you want against mono red, right? Rimrock Knight comes out. Yeah, that means they've got nothing in hand. Probably like Torbrand of some sort. Cool. Can swing a Fervent Champion and this because we're not going to block with both. They ought to. All right, create a food token. And then Garruk should just seal the deal. Ooh, and a Nissa. Yeah, it's Garruk first. Could just kill something and draw a card, but I think we create blockers for now. Keep the loyalty high. No attacks, pass the turn. Plukernos is a great blocker for us now that we're up to... Well, I guess we don't have that much stuff in the graveyard, but whatever. All right, so they have an Embercleave, for sure. So, let's go like this. Go ahead and trade off there. Both Wolfies there, Lotus Cobra, and so this is 5. They kill it on the first one. We get to gain 2 loyalty. Embercleave kills again. We go up to, so we get to maintain 2 loyalty on Garruk. Regardless, Lotus Cobra shouldn't be there. Toughness is all that matters here. So let's go ahead and put this here. We could also just let it come through, right? You know, let's do this. Let's bring back Pelucranos. So block there, let Garruk come through. So they have Embercleave. All right, so Garruk dies, but that's fine. We're hoping for a land so we can Nissa and immediately bring back Pelucranos. Or just do that. That's kind of cool. The other thing I was thinking about putting everything else in front was that we can put enough stuff in the graveyard for Pelucranos to come back. But this is fine too. All right. Down to 8. Pass the turn. Nissa and land gives us Pelucranos number 2, so we're fine chump blocking all day long. Rimrock Knight does get through Pelucranos. Let's see if they remember how that works. So we actually want to wait to fight here and just take the damage. Yeah. We'll go ahead and throw Gildagoose in there just to soak up some damage. Put some other stuff in the graveyard. Okay, down to 11. Equips it there for free. That's cool. All right, so... oh, wait, no, we have 2 Lotus Cobras. Okay, so we can do this. So, Nissa. Temple of Malady.
I will defend the land from all interlopers.
Do we want more land for more stuff? No. Okay, black and green. Fight this now. We might just take up with Nissa. Do we have lethal here? I think we do. Yeah, so we just swing in, take action.
You cannot quell the royal.
They only have 1 blocker, right? Yeah, I was thinking this could block too, but no, I can't. All right, sweet. Good game, sir. Shablamo. Booyah. Dude, it feels so good taking down mono red. I know I'm an aggro player as well, but whenever I'm not playing aggro, actually, I'm more of a mid-range player, so I still really enjoy taking down mono red. Is good. All right, up against Wind Rider, and 4 drops with some early game removal is like, we do have Beanstalk Giant as well, so we're gonna keep it. And we do have the Triome to start us off with, and we're on the plate. Like, so there's some good things about this hand. We do have like not very many 1 drops and 2 drops, then a ton of 3 drops, 4 drops, and so this is kind of how hands are gonna go for us. All right, play out the Triome. Pass the turn. Up against Yorion. Is that Doom Foretold? I haven't played a Yorion deck in forever. I always assume that people play Yorion the same way I do, where it's just like, this, you know what? We need more. More of anything. And that's usually how I play it out. This is actually pretty cool. So next turn we get to play Nissa. The turn after that we play Beanstalk Giant into Pelucranos. Even if we don't hit land, we have that. As long as Lotus Cobra stays alive, we have that guaranteed. All right, so Lotus Cobra. Or, yeah, get us some manas. Play Nissa. Don't have a counterspell? Disruption? No, we got disrupted. Rude, that's it. Shrinking with the snake. Pass the turn. Oh, man. All of our mana efficiency and early ramp just out the drain by 1 nope card. Oh no, no, not like this. Okay, let's hope they have like lots of... All right, Triome, play it out. We know they have disruption, so it's probably better. I don't play out Pelucranos there, but we did have 2 of them. Beanstalk Giant. Get us some ramp on. Negates, cool. Okie dokie then. Crap. Is this still Doom Foretold, or is this just straight up black, white, or blue, black control? I don't think control typically wants to play 80 cards though, because then it's like a little bit less consistent, isn't it? All right, well, Pelucranos. I mean, that's a big boy. That will be a fast clock. You play the counter, you get the bonk. Yep. Extinction event. That is gone zoned now. Okay, yep. Handful of removal encounters sounds about right. Holding up Essence Scatter. Well, play another Pelucranos. As long as it doesn't get exiled here, we're still probably okay. Omen of the Sea. Okay. We've done what we needed to do against control. We've had consistent threats every single turn. And so if they can deal with Pelucranos now and we don't find a threat, that is where this mid-range loses to control. If we can keep the threats rolling, they don't have the interaction that they need, then we might be okay. If they're just bringing Yorion to hand, then that's fine. That is totally fine. All right, let's go ahead and swing in. Nothing to really use a Fable Passage mana with Lotus Cobra. We'll probably play it out. Extinction Event kills both of them, though. Heartless Act removes 3 counters. Okay. Rude. Yeah, I think we need to play out the Lotus Cobra now. So play out Lotus Cobra. We will Bloodchief's Thirst the Yorion. Hold on the Fable Passage because Nissa needs the mana ramp. If we hit Garuk, then we can still play it out like anything. So once we get to 6 mana, we're pretty fine. The only thing that would be nice to have is probably the Beanstalk Giant playing it out. But that's fine. Omen of the Sea. Brings it back. Get some card draw. 2 mana left up. It could be a negate. Although with our deck, they probably will put it to the bottom, honestly. We've only shown them like this and Nissa, I guess. I missed what they had kept on top. Oh well. That's my turn. Either way, we're going for the Bloodchief's Thirst. Ooh. Just kidding. We're going Mythos of Nethroi. And then I can Bloodchief's Thirst afterwards with Lotus Cobra if I need to. Yeah. Okay. So Mythos of Nethroi. It dies. Cool. Great things. And now we have a 2-turn clock. Pass the turn.
Unutilized knowledge
Ugin.
is rotting. I will destroy if I must.
Oh, they just killed it. Gotcha. All right, so we have enough mana with Bloodchief's Thirst, right? So Nissa. Fabled Passage. Oh, this is a sweet turn here. As long as they don't have another Ugin, we're in great shape. Let's go black mana. Untap. We need a black source again. Black mana. Bloodchief's Thirst. With kicker, kill the Ugin. Bring back the Pelucranos. Or get in for damage this turn. I think it's bringing back Pelucranos, right? Yeah, it's an 8/8. Swing in. Lethal for next turn on board again. Do you have another Ugin? That's the question. They have the ability to put 2 counters onto Midnight Clock to redraw 7, and they'll still have like 1 mana up. Bloodchief's Thirst. Okay, rude. As long as this is not dying, though, we're still in great shape. So don't let that happen. And we can also... Oh, yeah. All right, Questing Beast. All right, we got lethal on board. Do you have a counterspell? They do. Neutralize. All right. Still fine, still fine. Take action. Swing in.
Cower before the elements.
7 cards. Good thing they didn't, you know, like have a lot of interaction here. 8 cards, my bad. Oh gosh. Island. Dude, this is so close. I would say we're fine, but the midnight clock actually coming really well in play here, which is terrifying. Goodness. Another questing beast off the top, please. Come on, be good to me, Duck. You know you want to. If they can't kill Nissa, Nissa is our best threat here on board for sure. The fact that the lands get Menace here is actually huge. So even a Yorion doesn't do much. So they basically, like, Extinction Event doesn't stop us. It has to be Ugin, I think, is the only thing that stops us. And even then, we can play out Pelucranos. Oh, and why were they waiting so long on that? It's the only play that I can think of. Maybe they have something else really good. And then we're hoping for Questing Beast off the top. We only have 2 in the deck, which maybe I should go up to 3. Extinction Event. Well, Pelucranos. Mythos, Fatal Passage, Blood Chiefs. We just really want to make sure that we keep Questing Beasts in there in case we hit a Nissa in a land at some point. All right, it's 12-12. What you got? All the removal in the world. So because it's a 12-12, the +2 doesn't really kill this here. So that has to be Blood Chief's Thirst. Extinction Event, okay. No, deck. No. Come on. As long as we have a Questing Beast, we're going to try to... Okay, they gain some life. And they take the Questing Beast away. Stupid Midnight Clock, man.
Consider this a warning.
Ah. Man, this is probably gonna be another loss, but it's gonna be a spectacular loss. That's all I gotta say. We hold on to the Fatal Passage. You know what would be great here actually would be a Castle Lochthwain. Wouldn't be that bad. You know, we only have 3 of those in the deck. Don't want that though. Yeah, I don't know if we can scoop yet though. It keeps 2 on top. 2. Oh, this is so bad. Yeah, down to 14. Okay. Yeah, we're done. We're done. I'm gonna wait for 1 draw just to see what's on top because we don't get the chance to do that after conceding. Because Arena still hasn't done that. I don't know why. Like, after you concede, I really wish, or after game's over, I wish you could just draw the top 5 cards or whatever. Grakma. All right, good game. You got us. We're dead. Oh, man. So close, though. All right, up against Vash. Keep this hand. Glorious rampantness here. And some good removal. I like it. Gilded Goosey, pass the turn. If we find another 2-drop, like we have a way to play another Lotus Cobra. Okay, no. So now we'll just play out. It's annoying not getting out the Triomes out, but I think we played the Lotus Cobra here. If they have removal for it, we're screwed. Not screwed, but it would be better to have not played 2 forests in a row. Okay, Frantic Inventory. We're fine. All right, so this is the Riel deck. Draw 2. Is it Riel Fling? Potentially. Scorching Dragonfire. Fine. Okay, play out the Triome. Pass the turn, make some food with the Gilded Goosey. Midnight Clock. Create some food. Having removal here is pretty nice. Unless they get out the token generation stuff, it'll be nice to hold this up. So, all right. We know we need something, kill something here. So creature's still at instant speed. So yeah, we'll just play out the Triome, number 2. Pass the turn. Midnight Clock. Ticks up. So yeah, one of the biggest issues with this deck is that they only run so many creatures, and they're going to have tons and tons of spells, which they can draw into other creatures. But if we can kill the first like 5 creatures, which we have 4 removal spells right now, then we should be pretty good. All right. Oh wait, no, pay with this. There we go. Kill the riddle form. Doesn't play anything else. Ooh, okay, yeah. We do have to find threats at some point here too, though. That's not bad. All right, Fable Passage. This comes in untapped, I do believe. So we're gonna find a swamp. That gets us up to 7 mana for the next turn, so we actually play it out with Gilded Goosey. And pass the turn. And that's a big threat. That's not bad. As far as threats go, the big ol' 6/6 or 7/7, I'll take it. The best gift I gave and received was the Family Together Christmas Day. Oh, come on. That's sweet. And a bunch of bull. I'm just kidding. All right, Fable Passage. Island. What you got? Frantic Inventory draws 2 cards. I will Mythos of Nethroy the Midnight Clock at some point. Not totally sure what point that is, though. Yeah, I'm not going to do it now. Pass my turn. Holding on to Fable Passage because we've got Nissas and things. All right, so cast the Beanstalk Giant, right? Let some have removal, but they're mostly going to be having like Brazen Borrowers, I think, as removal, and then the basic other stuff. So let's go ahead and grab the other swamp. Play this out. Hopefully they don't have counter spells. How many cards in the graveyard? 7. So Riel and stuff isn't quite big enough yet to do any kind of flingedness. Oh, the disruption. Dang it. Oh, man. Is this what Heartburn feels like? Or is that just like a dagger through the chest? Oh, man, that's painful. Rude. Sprite Dragon. Cool. Good for you, sir. All right, Midnight Clock. Yep. Castle Lockwain is really nice. That's real nice. Pass the turn. Gonna see if Extinction Event is better here than Murder Strider or Mythos of Nethroy. Do need to start getting some threats out at some point, though. Scorching Dragonfire. Yeah, let's go ahead and make some food. They want that more than drawing a card to Castle Lockwain. Let's see, how much mana do we have? So it takes 4. So we have enough to draw and Murder Strider. That's a lot of damage too, though. Yeah, let's create food this turn. We have 4 cards in hand. I don't need to be greedy. Okay, gets another counter onto it, up to 9. We do want to kill that before they draw 7 cards. You know what? Let's see what else they play. 2 damage is fine. Down to 17. Nothing. All right, in that case, Mythos of Nethroy. We're gonna kill the Midnight Clock here. If they want to counter this, that's pretty okay. Okay, pass my turn. I mean, yeah, 7 cards drawn is definitely good. Wish that would not have happened, but that's also okay. All right, Nissa. we even have creatures in the graveyard? Okay, Beanstalk Giant. And we have 7 lands, so yeah. Another Lofted Denial. Man, maybe I should have gone for Murder Strider first. I didn't think about this. I was thinking playing around Disruption. That's annoying. Use the neutralize. Okay. Midnight Clock flips on our turn. They draw 7 cards. It does shuffle the library. But I'm not sure this deck is actually playing too much around the library. I don't think they care as much about it as I was hoping. Yep. You know, actually, before this resolves, let's go ahead and kill this. Just in case they draw into a 2-mana counterspell or something. A Lofty Denial. That also put the creature back in. Play the land. It's better to draw a card here. Not so sure how much this really does for us. All right, Murder's Rider. Here we go. Pass the turn. The life gain can be nice. All right. Scorching Dragonfire. Good for you, sir. Pass the turn. Sprite Dragon. Let's go ahead and just activate this now. We got nothing else. The best thing here for them is, for us, is for them to build the board with a bunch of even costed creatures. Should do that. Okay, down to 14. Extinction event. All right, try. Actually, you know what? Let's cycle that. Gilded Goose has a chump blocker. They have Disruption. I want an Extinction event now. But I don't think I care about this as it is. It's not that big of a deal. We can gain life like crazy. So I think we just play both these out this turn. Or do I just hold up the Castle Lock Lane? And I can draw on the end step. I think I need card advantage. Murder Strider's not going to do enough for us here. We need to start finding threats. So let's pass the turn. We're still in a stable place right now. Somewhat stable. Uh-oh, less stable. Keeps on top. Frantic Inventory. Yeah, draws 2. Opt, draws more. We're definitely chump blocking this guy now. Too much chance of them having like a Scorching Dragonfire or something later. Alright, so chump block. Draw a card. Let's use Thirst is nice. And another Extinction event. Well, let's use Thirst. Have plenty for Lofted Denials and everything. There's an opt. Gets biglier. So draw a card or use Murder Strider. Let's go ahead and play out Murder Strider. We can't do both, unfortunately. So play out Murder Strider. Pass the turn. And gain 6 life. This is a long game. Riddle Form. That can be a blocker for them as well. Gotta remember that. Alright, let's go ahead and crack a food. Sack of food. Let's go ahead and gobble up some turkey dinner there. Yummy. Back up to 18. Do not swing in. Remember, Jeff. Bad idea. Let's go ahead and get some information, though. I'm going to go ahead and use Castle Echoing now. Grab a swamp. Last swamp. More lands. All right, pass the turn. Riddle Form has a scry ability. I always forget the extra ability on Riddle Form, honestly. I used to play this back when it was in Amonkhet. Or was it Amonkhet? I think that's where it was. Riddle Form number 2. Turns on the other Riddle Form. You know what I might do, though, is see if I can, like, get Extinction Event to kill these guys. Down to 12. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sack and crack. Sack and crack. Massacre Worm is interesting as well. All right, attack in. They just let it through. Four cards, they haven't been casting spells. They didn't cast anything for Riddle Form there. They've drawn a lot, and they played a land every turn since they've redrawn. So, like, this could be just 4 lands. All right, if I play out the Castle Garenbrig, I also get to play draw a card here as well. So, play it out. Massacre Worm. It's a 6/5, and it also says if their stuff dies, they lose life. So, removal's good for us. Trading is still good for us. It still is getting damage dealt. And pass the turn. Scries. They need like 2 burn spells now for this guy. Keeps on top. Scry again. I mean, they're gonna do a lot of damage to us as well. Like that is when. Oh no! They're doing it now. Interesting. Okay. Crap. Forgot about that card. I was gonna say, like, they only have Scorching Dragonfires and things, so they have to have 2 spells, but nope. They got the Blitz. Does not have another spell. Ooh, okay, that's big. It's either got to be Counterspell then, or oh man, what do they got? So they have tons of Scry though. They can hit anything good off the top, and we cannot ever. All right, Gilded Goose. Let's see if they'll go ahead and counter here, so that we can exile. No, okay. Swinging with Murder Shredder. Opt. Okay, turns them on. Perfect. What cover mana cost are these guys? Even. Turn it on. You know you want to. Dang it. They be smart. Did they say good game? There's Questing Beast. Okay, we gotta gain some life up to 13. I do want to hold off on Questing Beast. Yeah, we need to empty our hand just so that Castle Lockman doesn't hurt us as much. And getting this off the board means that Questing Beast doesn't have to go through both of them. So on... This is an even card, right? Even. Okay. Even. Pass the turn. Let's go. Scries. Yeah, they get to pick whatever they want on top. Puts it on top. Yay. Sprite Dragon. Okay. Frantic Inventory. Okay. Riddle Form's going to be annoying. Do we block with Gilded Goose? That's 3 life a turn. We can kill one of these guys. So yeah, no blocks, we take it. We sack and crack. Just a little Kraken sack. Okay, down to 11. Cultivate. I think we only have 2 more basic lands in our deck, which could thin the deck for us. That would be nice. You know, if we're going to do Extinction Event, we need to do it now. Can we survive another turn with hits? All right, go on even. It's a little bit funky, but yeah. Even, hit the Sprite Dragon. Questing Beast. Ah. Alrighty. Cultivate. Forest. We will hold this in hand for the Nissa. Pass the turn. Dude, this is such a long game. How many cards do they have left? 29. 29. So we're equal at our draw. I mean, they had the midnight clock, so I guess not quite equal, but doing what we need to be doing. The Royal Scions. Crap. Oh, this makes us so big. And it gets trample now every turn. Oh, they didn't go for trample. The nopening is real. Yeah, seriously. I did not expect this deck to have this many counter spells. For what it's doing, it's had to run a lot of counter spells. Either that or they just have hit them very well. That's a good draw. I might play out the forest. All right, let's go Garuk.
You got a good head on those shoulders. For now.
The emblem would be sweet here for sure. Man, the giving trample to the real form is going to be annoying though. So pass the turn. Or they just have that. All right, that's cool. Okay, we're down to 8. Scries. You know what we haven't seen this entire game? Or we've seen one, I think, and we got it countered. I want to see another Nissa. It's like the only other 4-drop we have besides Gilded Goose and Lotus Cobra. And you know what? That'd be great to see. Just, you know, one of these times. Wouldn't be bad. All right. Not giving Riddle Form the pump, which is nice. Which means that we can race it with life gain from the food. Of course, we're taking damage from Castle Locthwain each time, but for now, we're okay. Gets rid of a Fire Prophecy. Whoa, that's a lot of mana. Just a Seagate Restoration would be annoying here. Midnight Clock. Turns on Riddle Form. Doesn't attack in. Doesn't turn on Riddle Form. They're holding up a crap ton of mana for no reason. Or for some reason. I just don't know what it is. Alright, create some food. Okay, resolve. Rakma. Alright, so attacking with the wolves. They're going to turn on Riddle Form and kill one of them. Do we swing at the Royal Scions, actually? Yeah, we do. Because of the graveyard, we have to. Have to keep them off of their thing. Alright, Scorching Dragonfire kills the Gilded Goose. We will create another food token. Turns on Riddle Form. Now we just really hope that last card isn't a counter spell.
Cover my back, Rowan.
All right, Massacre Worm. Kill the riddle form. You take 2. Down to 16. Grakma. All right. We did what we could. We get to gain some life. Back up to 10. They do still have the Real Scions for some card draw. No more scrying, though. Actually, surprised they didn't scry while they had it there. Yeah, what are they trying to do? Is it going for the Midnight Clock here? All right, but we put on a lot of threat on board, so 11 points of damage on board. Midnight Clock ticking up like crazy pants. They know we're empty-handed, so I'm just going to do this while we can. Gain some life. I totally forgot about the geyser. I forgot that was a thing. No! If I had not put cast Grakma, I would have had more life. I forgot that there is a spell like this. I just haven't seen this spell played in forever, but they run one of just for this kind of thing. Dude, this is like the video of almost turning the corner and then not. This has been brutal. All right, into the wrap up for this deck. Overall, so we went 3-1 with it during the video. I played with it quite a bit off of this as well, and had probably about a 50% win rate in Mythic, so it's not an amazing deck, but it's the whole idea of trying to play Nissa. And I do think that Nissa is really powerful. Like, honestly, in those games, we never found Nissa. Like, that's the sad thing. Like, the one game that we found Nissa, we won. You know, whatever. Like, that's the kind of thing. Nissa is really, really powerful in this deck. It's a bummer we just weren't able to find it in those games. So maybe I'll play a few more later. I know this video is getting a little bit long for YouTube, but overall, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Please support me on YouTube. I really appreciate it. And if you guys, I'm actually going to do this as well. We'll have a secret word for those who get to the end of each video here. For those, you know, the Cool Kids Club. So the secret word is going to be SD card. So that's what's in my vision. So if you see a comment in the chat that says SD card, you know that you have made it. So appreciate you, and bye.